Look who it is, it's Billy Mark Pickering. He's first in. Dan Hurst, good morning, how are you, buddy? Right, let's go. Franklin's on the clicker. Let's get tapping our screen, guys. Let's get this these likes up to 1k per minute if we can, and try and bash out the first 50k ASAP. Let's go. Right, keep tapping for me. I'll be back in a rolling mode. Natalie, Big Hamill, Libby, Hayden Abbey. I'm all good in the hood, Dan Hurst. Plain Batty, good morning. Right, I'll be back. Keep tapping, guys. We're not got much to do down here, and then we're off up into the hills this morning. Thank you, Libby. Thank you, buddy. Annie Like, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Right then, let's go. Let's get these taps going, guys. Liking and sharing the live is the best thing you can do for us. It helps the account. It helps the live massively. That's why I nag. Bob Frapples, good morning. Happy New Year, buddy. Enjoy the theme tune. Keep tapping. I'll be back. Nice easy stroll today. Thank you, Mark Pickering. We had a lovely chilled evening last night. Thank you, Hayden. Didn't really do anything. Had a nice battered fish, boiled potato and peas and parsley sauce dinner, which was nice. Will, good morning. How are you, buddy? No, Callum, I've been working since 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock start on a Wednesday. I had to leave the house a bit early because I had to go and swap the car for the van, and I knew I had to put a bit of diesel in, so I've splashed and dashed 20 quid, and I'll probably fill up properly tomorrow. But the van went for MOT yesterday, which it passed, hence now my car and van are messed up, so I've got to maybe get someone to follow me home today, take me back to the car, and then I can get both vehicles home. I'm all good, Hood Rocky. How are you, buddy? Am I going to Liverpool later? No, Hayden. Haley's with me. She's back with me now at home. So we won't be going back to Liverpool probably till Wednesday next week, as Haley is going away on the Friday for 5 days for her 40th birthday, which is my present to her. Awesome sauce, Rocky. Great to see you, man. Keep tapping the screen, guys. You know what? I'm boiling. I was a little bit cool earlier, but I'm sweating now. Woo! NJ, good morning. How are you, buddy? Right, I'll leave you with theme tune number 2. Is it cold outside? 3 degrees. It's not that bad, Hayden, to be fair. Right, I'll be back. Stefan, and don't it make you feel good? Good morning, Stefan. How are you, buddy? Keep slapping that screen for me, guys. Let's keep this 1K per minute. Oh, good morning, Brummy Dave. How are you, buddy? We'll let this song play out and then I'll choose an album. Tom Gallagher, good morning. I'm teetering on the brink of another theme tune that I really, really like. Me and Hayley have recently rediscovered it, so I'm going to grab that soon and whap it on the MP3 player. I'm also going to have a look for some new 80s mixes, because even I'm getting bored of these ones. Libby. There he is. Mark Heisler, good morning. How are you, buddy? There's a pooch. He's a good little boy. Keep tapping our screen for me, guys. Let's keep pushing these likes. Yeah, he's here, Hayden. All good and hood storming, Norman. God morning, Natalie. Good morning, buddy. Right, how long's this song got left? Right, I'll quickly whiz and deliver this one and then we'll pick some music. Right, I'll be back. Right. Well, that one off is paid. Sit back. Good lad. Right, let's find an album. Marky Mark, good morning. Andy Brennan, good morning. What should we have on today? Go for this one, I think. Woo! Now then. Of course I can, Natalie. A big good morning from the TikTok Milkman of the Night to Miley. Good morning, Miley. Keep it going, Hayden. Let's keep pushing. This is the kind of pace I like. Do I think we'll have snow, Will? No, I don't. And I hope not, neither. Jay, good morning. Yes, Frankie needs a man. If he can't do it, no one can. Keep pushing these likes on, guys. We need them. Let's get to 50k. Berta, good morning. How are you, man? Radio, good morning. Yes. And I'll start taking you with me now, Hayden. So yeah, we'll get back to Footloose in a second. You're welcome, Natalie. Davey Newman, good morning. He is Hayden. Good little actor. Old Kevin Bacon, still going as well. Mind you, I think he's making his bread and butter with EE these days. Advertising phones and stuff. He was in a good TV show that I watched a few years ago. You know what? I can't think what it was called. Yeah, he's here, Mark. And it was about a bloke that sort of made a cult about this old poet. Can't remember the name of the poet neither, but it was a really good show. Hold on to your panties, ladies. The sexy Cypriots in the house. Lewis Papiani, good morning. Yeah, there he is, Mark. Ellen, good morning. How are you, buddy? I have no idea what that is, Franklin. I'm sure he's doing all right. Karen Smith, good morning. If you gotta cut loose. Chief Pounder, good morning. How are you, buddy? Yeah, the Puccini is here. Blanket, good morning from Pooch to everybody. your news. Everybody cut foot loose. Whoa, whoa. You got to turn me around. Come on. I'm turning it around. He's doing good for his age. Hayden, he seems to have stayed fit. Pooch, come on. Don't really know anything about him, to be honest. Walt, come on. Walt! Come on, in the van. Let's go. Next week, Natalie, when I take Hayley back, and then she goes on holiday for 5 days. Obviously, I can't go with her, so I bought her a holiday for her 40th birthday, so she's also got a birthday present coming today, which, yeah, as always, I couldn't keep my big mouth shut, so she's getting a very expensive phone today. I gave her the case yesterday. So a new phone arrives today, so I'm excited about setting that up for it. She's needed one for a while. It'll be tough for her. She doesn't like change. She loves the phone that I bought her over 5 years ago now, but it's past its sell-by date. The screen's cracked on it, which, to be fair, that only happened last year sometime, I think. So I've treated her to a really, really nice Chinese phone, because I won't buy Samsung or anything like that for Android. It's a Citroen Berlingo, Hayden. So that'll come today. We'll factory reset the old phone, so that'll be a spare, and then the new phone, I'll set it all up for it. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't keep a secret, you see. So I told her yesterday, and then I got slapped legs for spending a load of money. But she's worth it. She never asked me for anything, she never has. And we don't buy each other, we don't really buy each other birthday or Christmas presents, we never have. We've got better things to spend money on, but it's a 40th birthday and I wanted to spoil her, so it's an Oppo. It's basically a really expensive Chinese phone. I think they're about 750 quid, but I didn't pay that much. I think they're about 750 when they first came out. We're already going to buy some more clickers, Franklin. That's already in the pipeline. Don't forget, I've got 5 phones. She's got 2. There's another iPhone 6 that we've got, and now the new phone. Plus, I've got another big Chinese phone from years ago. But I've struggled to route it and make it English. I did it for me, and then I factory reset it so she could have it, and then I couldn't sort it out again. So, but I've got loads of phones. Charlotte Ray, good morning. How are you, buddy? Stay there. So yeah, we're already planning on getting clickers, but you know, they're only going to be any good if she's awake. She's not always awake when I'm live, you know. Now she's looking for a dance. Yeah, I've had an Oppo device before. I remember years ago when tablets first started appearing and the Chinese market was, you know, really cheap and good for that kind of thing. And I bought my youngest daughter an Oppo tablet. Dan Hurst, only when I'm in Airwolf. Right, smart this one off as paid. Dozen eggs on Friday. Right, let's get these last 3 customers done and then we can get off up into the hills. Awesome sauce, Charlotte. That's good. The thing is, Will, what people don't realise is all these electrical companies, just like car companies, manufacturers, parts manufacturers, they're all in bed together. You know, Panasonic and Technics, they're all the same. You know what I mean? And it's the same with Chinese phone companies. And the Snapdragon processors have been extremely good and more than competitive with Samsung for a lot of years. But they managed to produce their high quality things a lot cheaper than the mainstream makes, which is why I've not bought an Android phone for I don't know how long from a mainstream company. I always buy Chinese ones. So I did my research. I wanted the best I could get for the money. It's a dual SIM phone. It's got 5G. And yeah, it is a really, really good phone. And I know she'll look after it as well. People forget this, Mark, you see. You know, you forget as well that I've been massively into hi-fi for a lot of years. You know, I love sound quality, I love production. You know, I've spent a lot of money on good hi-fi, hence I've still got it 30 years later. And the same goes for a lot of things that are manufactured in the world. You know, electronic companies, you know, the same with car companies. You'd be surprised that so many different makes of car have the same manufacturer of certain parts. Let's go. It's the same with phones. She's going to Fuerteventura for 5 days with the relative, Lewis. Not for me, it's for Hayley. Come on. So it's all inclusive, all the transfers are included. You know, all food and drinks all included. So she just needs a few quid for spends, that's all. Oh, thank you, Kurt Lad. Val, hey, good morning. How are you, buddy? What I'll do is, because I've got the webpage saved where I found the review of the phone. I'll tell you the make and model in a minute. I'll just quickly have a look. Josh Agri, I'm not. Hayley is. I've paid for a holiday for her for her 40th birthday. Yeah, she'll love it, Mark. She'll love it. How do you buy the milk? You have to get in touch with a dairy, a depot, or an independent roundsman like myself, Dan. The two companies I can recommend that may be in your area are number one, Milk and More. And I think with both of these companies, you can order online. And I think the other one's called the Modern Milkman. Vicky Davies, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. So yeah, as much as she doesn't like it, I've dropped coin on her for her 40th. She's worth it. She needs a new phone, so I've treated her. Like I say, she slapped me legs for spending so much money, but I've been saving up for a good while now because I knew the birthday was coming and I wanted to get her a new phone. Ooh, bit of Dolly Parton. Right, I'll just pause quickly and I'll... £500. Good luck, Dan. Good luck finding a milkman if you can. I'm pretty sure in Bolton there'll be someone that can set you up, you know. So if you want to go and have a look at that phone, you can all go and have a look. I would never recommend like HTC, Samsung ever. Far too much money. The Chinese phones are more than a match. Come on, Pooch. In you go. Thing is, Mark, it was second-hand refurbished in excellent condition, so it's as brand new. Get a 1-year warranty with it. If there is an issue, I'll send it back. I think the ones that were brand new, you're looking at 590 quid. I paid 489 for Hayley's. You'll be able to get it on eBay, Val. That's where I got it from. Oh, good God. What have you done now, Kevin's Kitchens? Rap spelt with a silent C, is it? But yeah, have a look on eBay, Val. Most of my devices, except this one, they're second-hand refurbished. Because all I use them for is my racing game, you see. They do have SIM cards in, but that's to help link some of the TikTok accounts. But there's nothing wrong with second-hand refurbished. It's good for the planet. And the one that I bought Haley is excellent condition, so it's basically brand new, you know, for a high percentage less than buying a brand new one. Yep, Chinese phones, Mark, they're brilliant. Much better than paying out your arse for a Samsung, trust me. You know, and often the things like the cameras and stuff, it's often the same hardware. Sounds good, Kevin. Maybe I'll play it on live one morning. Right, I'm gonna have a Jakeman's, I think. I'm still croaky. I haven't got a sore throat. I'm not unwell, but this voice, I swear it's useless these days. Yeah, they're a lot of money, Libby. A lot of money. The Chinese phones will do just as good a job at half the price. You know, it's gotten out of control, especially with iPhones and Samsungs. You're paying like £1,000, £1,200 for a phone. It's just, that's taking the mick. And let's face it, none of us use them to their capacity. All we do is, you know, watch videos, ring people and message on them, you know. So it's a big outlay for, you know, for what you actually use it for, you know. Right, let's switch out books, have a look in the book. Hang on. And I'll get me a Jakeman's on the go. Need to get another couple of packets. They do, Libby, yes. Right, Huawei. I'll tell you now, there's a problem with those, and it said it on the one of the sites I was looking at, why they don't review them anymore. I can't remember what it is now. There is a reason why some of these places don't recommend Huawei, and there's a problem with them. Although, in the past, they have been very good phones. Mark Brown, good morning. How are you, buddy? I was reading about them the other day. Ah, that's annoying. I've forgotten now. Right, let's have a look in the book. No, I don't think it was that, Franklin. Nothing as sinister as that, mate. Becky Ramage, good morning. How's it going, buddy? I'm all good in the hood, thank you, Mark. If I remember, I'll go look again and see why they don't recommend them, and I'll explain another time. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, buddy. Awesome, Becky. Great to see you, buddy. If you want, I'll pause the live and I'll quickly look, because I'm sure it's on the webpage, the tab that I've got open. Why they won't recommend them, or they're not in the list. But it might take me a minute to find it. Keep tapping the screen, guys. Let's go. We're way behind on the likes. Let's keep tapping. Let's try and get these likes up to 1K per minute again, guys. Come on. And don't forget to share the live. Share it far and wide. North Wales, Mark Brown. It's the only place I ever work in, buddy. It's always the same area. Two different routes. Yes, come on, Franklin, let's hit it, man. They're all good in the hood, thank you, Becky. Hey, Pooch is right next to me. Right, let's get off up into the hills. Nice, easy day today. Should easily be done before 7 o'clock. I mean, most of the Chinese phones I've bought over the years for myself and the kids before I had to go to Apple were Xiaomi. The Chinese mate was called Xiaomi. Really, really good phones. In fact, the maker of the phone that Haley has now is a Xiaomi. So I'm going to be replacing it with this Oppo Find X5. So, be interested to see how good it actually is when it gets here. What is that, Tom? Good morning, buddy. How are you, man? Yes, Frankie, our man. If he can't do it, go. No one can. Keep tapping that screen, guys. I like 1K per minute if we can do it. Steph, good morning. All good in the hood. How are you, buddy? Dog Wookie, I'm safe. Don't worry about me, man. Right, let me quickly look and see if I can find out why they wouldn't recommend Huawei. Dog Wookie, I'm safe. Don't worry about me, man. Right, let me quickly look and see if I can find out why they wouldn't recommend Huawei. Right, apparently the Chinese Huawei phones are now reduced to using an open source version of Android, and they don't even have apps like Google and YouTube on there as standard. So that's why they don't recommend them. It's all to do with the Android that they're running. But if you want, I can share a link to the web page that I looked at for like the best or the most, you know, bang for buck phones, Chinese phones, like a top 10 it was. The Oppo, I went for the Oppo. I think it was number 3 in the list because it's a flagship. They call it a flagship beating phone. So it's a phone to beat, you know, flagship like Apple devices and Samsung devices, you know what I mean? But I always thought Android was open source, hence you could root your phone and put different operating systems on it, because I've done all that kind of stuff in years gone by, you know. A lot of these phones you get bloatware on, which is basically a lot of software that you don't want, you don't use. You get a lot of Chinese apps for the Chinese phones, which again, you know, they're not in our language, so they're no good and we wouldn't use them, although they're popular in China, you know, and rooting your phone can allow you to remove that kind of stuff off the operating system if you know what you're doing, but you've got to be careful because you can brick your phone, which thankfully I've never managed to do yet. But I haven't done that kind of thing for ages. I always used to tinker with stuff back in the day. Never actually got round to jailbreaking an Apple device neither. All the guys that I race with on my game, they're all jailbroken and they get the phones to play themselves. They don't even play the game. It's automated. Are you guys still there? Because no one's commented for ages. Dennis Haggerty, good morning. Sharon Hall, good morning. Right, no one was commenting, so I just restarted the app just in case it had froze. Banjo Juan, good morning. Nice one, Libby. Haley K, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, I think there was an update the other day, but I am updated, Val. Vicky Davis, yes, she's there. It is Joshua. I've got 2 different routes. It's 2 sets of 3-day deliveries. Oh, you get some sleep, Andy. Right, let's keep going. Keep tapping that screen for me, guys. We're about to hit 25k, which is great. But we need to keep pushing. Get these likes up and over 50k, and then we can press on to 100k, guys. Let's go. Don't forget to share the live as well. I always forget to ask you. Don't keep sharing to the same people. Share to different people. Mark, who? Good morning. Sharon, yes, he is. I'll show you now. Hang on. Sometimes when I've only got one customer to do, it's not worth letting him out because he just wastes time. And he always seems to disappear when I let him out of this one. So that's why sometimes I don't let him out. There he is, the little sausage. What are you doing, Pooh? You a good boy? You a good boy? He's a good boy, aren't you, Poochie? There he is. Jet Glover, good morning. I'm not interested in rap music, Kevin. Rather be. Right, let's get up into the hills, guys. Let's go. Nice dry day today. It's not completely clear. Patchy cloud, but fingers crossed. We're going to get round in the dry today. Attracted to you. The road closed ahead. That doesn't look good. I hope it ain't. Otherwise, I'm kiboshed. Some of it I like, Mark, but I'm not really into rap music. I'm all good and hood, Jed, thank you. Oi, oi, Snellster. Mark who, many drops. I don't know, I don't count them, but it's probably about 240 pints, something like that. It's nothing. I've already got a theme tune, Kevin. Laura Branigan, Self Control. I play it every morning, first song of the day. I've had the theme tune for well over a year, mate. She's a lot better. She was still a bit fuzzy yesterday, Snellster, but the headache's gone now, so she is a lot better, thank you. So she's just resting up before she has her holiday in Fuerteventura. Jacqueline, good morning. You have a great day as well, buddy. Right, let's get up the curly whirly road. Here we go. Yeah, she's all right. She's a tough kid, Snellster. Say yeah. Stone, good morning. That's cool. I wouldn't say cold. We're not in the minus degrees. It's 3 degrees, so it's not that bad. No, I'm not going to do that, Kevin. Can't sing at the moment. Anyway, my voice is ruined. Yeah, she's a lot better, thank you, Val. Let me feel for Pooch. There he is. Little baby boy. Want to hug you, want to squeeze you too. Let me take you in my arms. Let me fill you with my chaka, because you know that I'm the one to keep you warm, chaka. You stay there, Pooch. Ron Finger, good morning. Ninky Donk, good morning. Yeah, there he is, Val. Should be, Snellster. Can't see it very well because I'm black. I've got my light on. There you go, look. Can you get the van? Come on. Even though I've put new battery in it, it's never been as good as when I first got it. Maybe the batteries are crap. Right, sit back. Say yeah. Oh, where's my pen gone, Walt? Where's it gone, man? Right, let's put the book somewhere different. Right, need a billabong for this one. Beautiful Nature, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Let's go, guys. We've really slowed down on those taps now. I really need to tap that screen. Build these likes up and share the live, guys. It helps the account and it helps the live massively, hence why I nag you every morning. You'll have to explain to us how the clicker works, Franklin. Because I'm not so sure just sticking 2 clickers on and just letting them roll gets maximum likes, you know what I mean? And obviously you've kind of studied it for a good while now. Yeah, I might get him a different kind of lamp, Snellster. Right, give me a second. You know what? They've dropped coin on this gate, you know. It's broken down a few times. It wasn't even closed then. It was open by about a foot. These gadgets these days, they're crap. Cost the earth, they're crap. Thing is, Vicky, I don't like him having a collar. So when he gets home, I take his thong off, and obviously he's naked. I'll look into something that maybe shines up a bit more, you know. Clicker works 10,000 clicks per hour. Does it limit them? Does TikTok make that spread out, Franklin? Right, let's turn around. Right, let's go. E-A-E-I-O, pooch, pooch. See how it's closed there, look, but it's not closed all the way. At least it's letting me out. She is, Nelster, yes. It's crazy though, isn't it, Franklin? You know what I mean? They give the option of tapping the screen to get likes for the lives that you like to watch, and then it limits it. Just, it takes the mick. They give with one hand and take away with the other, you know? I assume you're singing the lyrics, Mark. He says about 10,000 per hour, Kevin. But we always get a 20-minute boost at the top of the hour. It's a joke. You know, if people want to buy these things to like the lives because TikTok have given us the option, just leave it alone. You don't have to tinker with it. Marcy Fish, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. I thought so, Mark. I just thought it was a random comment. No idea. I've never used one, Kevin. Hayley's got one, but she's left it in Liverpool. You know, we often have more than one thing, so we've got it in each house. You know what I mean? So I will buy some more, but I've hemorrhaged money this last week, so I'm going to behave for a bit. I know you do, Franklin. So you'll get 10,000 on one, hop it over to the other phone, and get 10,000 on that if you can. Good morning, Marcy. How are you, buddy? William. Is that Walters? Good morning. All good in the hood, buddy. All good in the hood. Kirk, good morning. Let's keep tapping that screen, guys. Let's go. Have you done any more advertising for your YouTube channel yet, Kevin? Because you're going to have to hammer it. If you want to get up to being monetized on YouTube, you're going to have to hammer it on your lives. Why did you try to buy them in bulk? You only need a couple, Kevin. Well, depending on how many phones you've got. By the time Hayley's new phone comes today, we'll have 10 phones in the house. All right then, Kevin. But yeah, if you push your YouTube channel on your lives, you'll get more subscribers. And it took me 3 weeks and a lot of shouting and screaming to get people to subscribe, to get up to over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's not easy. Ah, right, got you. Yeah, I threw it up there last night, Snellster. Mark who? I don't know. I don't know, mate. I assume they work to some degree, but I've never used one. Yeah, but we've got over, I think we've got 1,127 subscribers, Mark Pickering, but because of the music I have on my live, we never get any, never make any money. They can't be monetized because of copyright infringements. I just make sure that the videos are available to be seen worldwide, because they can restrict you with certain songs in certain countries. So what I do is the offending songs that put a restriction on the video, I mute it. I mute the song, or however long that piece is. Yeah, I suppose on unpopular lives, TikTok's not keeping that much of an eye on them, Franklin, isn't it? Ah, nice one. I can't be arsed with Discord, to be honest, Kevin. Well, it is what it is, Mark. You know what I mean? And the annoying thing is that the music is a big part of my live, you know? Because I always play a specific genre, but yeah, none of our videos can be monetized. So what that means is if they do put adverts in it, none of that money comes to me. That goes to the artist. I don't know, Franklin. I don't know, mate. I don't know how much attention she's paying, because she sort of has me on in the background sometimes, you know. We've not had a chance yet, Snellster. We were watching Jaws 2 last night, though. We've got to finish that off this morning. I mean, what I could get her to do is watch another live, you know, during the day when I'm there. We can both sort of observe and see what happens, you know what I mean? And that's what you've got to do as a TikToker as well. You've got to watch, you've got to learn, you've got to evolve if you want to, you know, succeed and continue on the app. Because it's not easy, it really isn't. You know, it's not easy to get 50 people to watch you day in, day out. You know, it's hard work. Valerie, call on me. Good morning, Valerie. All right, Becky, take care, buddy. Have a good sleep and a great day. We'll see you soon. You know, you're not only fighting other people that are going live and trying to get people to watch, you're fighting TikTok all the way. It's such a tough app. Like I've explained to you, you know, TikTok only puts you at a certain level when you start going live, and unless you show TikTok that something's happening and your live's popular, it won't progress you to the next level. It's so difficult, it really is. And there are only certain ways to do it, and that's like nudity, drama, drinking, you know, that kind of thing. Well, I don't mean people going nude, but a lot of people will watch if there's a chance of seeing something, if you know what I mean. You've got to keep going. The thing is, Kevin, you've got to go live every day. You know, set a time, go live every day, same time. You know, and I put in sort of 20 to 25 hours a week live at work, you know. And it's difficult. And not only have you got to get them in, then you've got to entertain them. Now, I'm on for like 3.5 hours. It's not easy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Franklin. Crazy garden? I don't think I showed the garden, Connor. Just the pathway down to it. Exactly, Mark. You know, if that's what you want, most of the time you're only going to be on here a short time, you know. Unless you start making money with all the drama, because obviously TikTok protects those kind, because they're their breadwinners. Potato! Thank you, big guy. I haven't got the time to do that much, Kevin. You got to forget, my kind of work's different to yours when I'm live. Come on, Pooch. Crystal, welcome back in, buddy. I won't be taking any clothes off, Valerie. Neither of us will. Good grief, is that a frosted screen? Look at that, it's not even that cold. Look at the frost on that bad boy. Good morning, big guy. How are you, buddy? Good morning, Crystal. Not asked, says Mark. Horses for courses. I never thought I'd be doing this, to be honest. You know, this was always Hayley's hobby. When she spoke to me about it, she was really pleased because I said, yeah, I don't mind. I'll go live with you. I'm not asked. And then it sort of evolved into me at work, you know, and then us together in the pub. I couldn't be arsed sitting there for 10 hours, Kevin. I couldn't be arsed battling neither. For me, it's not only dull as dishwater to watch, it's dull as dishwater to present. I've got no desire for battles at all. Walt! Oh, come on, let's go. Oh, as you know, Kevin, with me, it's physical graft all night. You know, there's no hiding from it. Horses for courses, Mark, you know what I mean? You know, everyone has their reasons for whatever they want to do on TikTok, you know? What else will do when Right. Sit back. Like you like some fun. Oh, thank you, Valerie. Thank you, buddy. Oh, TikTok boxes are a live killer. I'll tell you that now, Kevin. Say there, Pooch. If you go down the route of constantly having someone in your box, trust me, you probably won't get numbers. If that's what your end game is, for me, it was never about numbers. You know, for me and Hayley, we're not bothered. We would much rather have a smaller audience that love us than a massive audience that they're all waiting for the car crash, you know what I mean? You know, if I was on here and I had 200 or 300 people in and I get someone in the box, yeah, you just watch how many people leave. They're not interested, they're not asked about one person talking to another. You know, they want to watch the live, they want to be entertained. Two people having a chat, yawn. Well, I'm very honoured, Mark. Thank you, buddy. No, I beg to differ, Kevin. People don't love watching 6 people in a box. Trust me. Hayley's watched TikTok for over 2 years, mate. Small numbers. No one's asked. No one's interested. Who wants to hear 6 people talking all over each other? I'll stick to what I do. My recipe seems to work. No idea who it is, Kevin. I don't watch TikTok. I've said it a million times. I'm not interested in people's lives. I don't watch it. I've got better things to do than watch other people. I just go live. Joshua France, good morning. Oh, blinking heck, AJ. I hope you're okay, buddy. Well, that's what we always have done, James. You know, if someone's nice enough to come in our live and speak to us, we've always spoken back. And you know, I don't care how old someone is. I don't care whether they're man, animal, mineral, vegetable. I don't care. I'll speak to everyone that's nice enough to speak to me. Oh, I don't know about that, Kevin. I can hold an audience when I've got people in, but it's tough getting people in, you know. You know, and I've had to evolve. I've had to change. I've had to, you know, alter my style of presenting because of TikTok and its limitations. Oh, thank you, Kevin. It's boring, Mark. It's dull as dishwater. All good in the hood, Joshua. You know, me personally, what I do when I'm at work is, you know, I talk to everyone, so you kind of build up a little personal relationship somewhat with them, you know, even though I don't really know the people that I talk to, you know, in reality, they're strangers, but you build that little bit of a bond, and that's how you get them to keep coming back, you know, and I'm consistent with it. And everyone likes to be able to go on the live and be spoken to. No one wants to be ignored. You know, especially a lot of people that are vulnerable or lonely, or they don't have any friends or social outlet, you know what I mean? These lives are their life, you know? Oh, thank you, Ninky Nonk. I know, now it's a little bonus troll song. We'll get well soon, Miley. What is Miley? Is it a son or a daughter? Is it a pet? You haven't actually specified, Natalie. I'm assuming it's a child. Me personally, I enjoy the way I do things on TikTok. I believe I do it the right way. And as I say, I don't want 2,000 people watching me waiting for the car crash or the drama, you know what I mean? I'd much rather have 200 or 300 people every day that enjoy the live, they enjoy the content, they want to talk, they take part. That's what I want from TikTok. Pooh Bear, I'm all good in the hood. How are you, buddy? Exactly, Snelster. That's what I believe anyway. And that's how I'll always do my live. If you watch, in inverted commas, a lot of the big TikTokers, they barely speak to any of their followers. And sometimes they only call out gifters and stuff like that. I think that's just downright rude. It's not the way I go about my business. I won't criticise other people. How they want to do it, it's up to them. But me personally, I'm happy with the way I go about things. Oh, well, I hope she's all right, Nat. I hope she's not too unwell. Mary, good morning. How are you, buddy? I'm determined not to have a juggle. I need to move some things. I'll probably do it when I get out of the village. As you can see, picking up the bills this morning. Thank you, James, and you, buddy. I can't understand all these people that go on TikTok and just throw money after money after money after money away at the same people. I don't get it. Oh, well, fingers crossed she's 100% soon, Natalie. Bit of Kylie, let's... Excellent, Snelster, good man. I'm all good in the hood, Mary, thank you, buddy. All good in the hood. Nice, easy day for me today. Excellent, Snelster, good man. I'm all good in the hood, Mary, thank you, buddy. All good in the hood. Nice, easy day for me today. Good man. I'm all good in the hood, Mary, thank you, buddy. All good in the hood. Nice, easy day for me today. I'll be done fairly early, which is always good. I've got a loaf. I need to get some bacon because Hayley wants to make some bacon and egg toasties this morning, so she wants to cook in the air fryer, so I need to get some bacon when I'm on the way home. I'm not asked about gifts, Mark. Like I've always said, you know, don't get me wrong, the gifts are lovely, you know, and it's really humbling when people do send them. But I work for a living, you know what I mean? Thank you, Ali. Thank you, buddy. I work for a living. I've never come on here for that, you know, and it's massively humbling. On the couple of occasions we have done a battle that people have gifted, one person in particular, Lynn, has been unbelievable in gifting, you know, but we don't expect that. I've got a job. You know, any small money we make on TikTok, we try and plough back into the lives or devices and stuff like that. And it's just really flattering, you know, when people do gift. Maybe I'm the only one that's found it, Snelster, I don't know. But I love the rainbow throw. It's tickled me since the day I found it by accident, so yeah. I made it a regular feature. You coming for breakfast? All right then, Mark, I'll see you there, buddy. Get the kettle on, lad. Trimmed all the hedges up here, I think. One of the farmers, anyway. Ba, 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 ba. So lucky love. Right then, I'm going to take 2 more painkillers while I remember, because I keep forgetting. I'll see you all at breakfast then, Natalie and Mark. Like I'm in love with Pooch. Right, give me a second, guys. grab the phone. Cheers, Mark. That's what I cut my teeth on the PlayStation Colin McRae Rally. It was the first game that came out that for me was actually a proper driving simulator where you had understeer and oversteer and you had to control the car in all kinds of conditions. And I used to love it. Spent hours playing that, I really did. I'm sure it was a PlayStation 1 or 2. Come on, Pooch, when it first came out, come on. But I used to have a steering wheel and pedals like I've got now, but no chair. Come on, move. In the van. Whereas I've got my gaming chair now, but again, I haven't got the time for it. Too busy racing my game and working and going live and stuff. He does, Mark. Yeah, he does still come in. Oh, it was a great game, Mark. It was a game changer for me in terms of the driving simulation. It wasn't like Gran Turismo. In the early days of Gran Turismo, that was like an arcade game with arcade driving. With Colin McRae Rally, you got proper under and oversteer. You had to control the car, like it would be in a real car. And it just, for me, it was amazing. Was it on the PlayStation 1, was it? Right. No, we didn't. I'll tell you what, Snell, so that boy was fast on anything with an engine. They say if he'd have ran in British superbikes, he would have been running top 10. He was that fast on a bike as well. And jet skis, and obviously the helicopter, with which he lost his life flying. He was just fast with anything with an engine. And you, Vicky, take care, buddy. Super subscriber. Marcus Filu, good morning, buddy. There's the Pooch, there he is. It was Mark. I spent hours and hours. When my eldest daughter was born, I used to sit in my leather reclining chair. I'd have her next to me in the car seat, and she'd be sat next to me while I was playing it. Yes, Frankie's a man. You can't do it. No one can. Keep pushing these likes, guys. Let's go. Let's keep pressing on with the likes. Jackie, good morning. Ooh, what kind of hamster she getting? Syrian, like a standard Syrian hamster, Natalie. I've had those in the past, and Haley has. We've known each other for so long. Right. It's the same with all of these professional racers, Snellster. People forget that Valentino Rossi, who I was a huge fan of for many, many years, I've actually got a tattoo to do with him. He actually started in go-karts before he moved to mini motos. And of course he's fast in cars. He's beaten world champion rally drivers in special events and all sorts. These guys they're just programmed to race. Giles, my man, good morning, buddy. James Edmond, good morning. Yeah, which breed I was asking? Is it just a Syrian hamster, Natalie? Maybe update the app, Giles, or see if your phone's got an operating system update or something, if you're having an issue. It was a great game, Radio, great game. Yeah, they're all the same, Mark. They're just programmed to race. Very nice, Natalie. Love hamsters. They're super cute. Haley Jane, we're all good in the hood. How are you, buddy? I'll be speaking to Nathan soon about some work on the van. Got the MOT yesterday. It's all passed. All good in the hood, but there were a couple of little light warnings for a suspension thing and I want to talk to him about something anyway about that. Reese, good morning. I'm all good in the hood. How are you, buddy? I'll be heard. You walk away. Wow, that's ice. Could have had a TikTok Milkman going arse over tit if I wasn't careful. That's where all the water runs down the hill. So yeah, this is well slippy. Be careful down here in the van as well. Be there for a sec, hang on. Oh, no need to tie it to the crate, just leave it in the bottle. Dear Lord, they don't like making things difficult, these customers. Come on, Walt, in the van. Move it. This way, come on. I'll be hurt if you walk away. Go on, in you go. Yeah, tricky King Spicy. I don't want to go over. Pretty much, Jackie, it just makes people speed up in between. And just, for me, they're stupid. I don't believe they're a particular calming measure, you know. Right, let's get this last customer up here done. And then we can get crack-lacking on the last hour and a half. Sally, good morning. Yeah, he's here, James Edmund. But look at it, look, this is basically sheet ice. So be careful down here. You don't want to go slip sliding away. 10 good reasons to stay. Striven, Mark. Good morning, buddy. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Keep tapping the screen, guys. Let's keep pushing. We're at 40k. We need to get to 100k. Let's go, guys. Come on, Pooh. I won't give up my job for Pooch. All right, where's he gone? Come on, yeah, don't be eating that. Let's go. Good boy. Joe, good morning. Joe number 2. Welcome in, buddy. I double taked then. I thought there was another Joe. I thought we were going to have a Joe number 3. Yeah, Pooch is there. There he is. He's having a good old sniffer root. Right, come on, out. Let's go. Out. Walt, out. Not sideways. Come on, Pooh. Come on. I didn't, Jackie, no. I don't watch TikTok, so if it was on there, I haven't seen it, so no. Unless it was on the news. I don't watch the news neither. Joe Gen X, good morning. Yeah, he's here, Mary. Let me go. Yeah, Poochie, he's got it. Diddle 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 diddle. Right, it's getting colder now. Let's put the heating back on a little bit. Just have a quick look at the book, and then we can get crack-a-lacking. Move back, Walt. Right, let's see if we can remember that lot. Let's get cracking. So I was really lucky yesterday because Phil turned up at the depot. Now Phil, 30 years ago, he used to be rounds cover when my folks were away on holiday. So Phil used to come and work for me. And he's the manager of the depot that's on Anglesey. And he clocked in and then he gave me a lift home. He came with me to dropped the van off, and then he took me and Walt home. So that was really lucky because taxis are stupid expensive. Sunny, good morning, Sunny. I'm all good to hood, buddy. How you doing? So I'm kind of hoping that Phil might be there today, so he can follow me home. I can drop the van off and then bring me back, and I can grab the car. If not, I'll sort something else out. Yeah, Poochie, he's got it. Diddle 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 diddle. Your desire. Your desire. Right. About an hour and a half to go now. Should be done before 7 o'clock. Happy days. Woo! Keep tapping that screen, keep building these likes, keep sharing the live. Vicky, good morning. How are you, buddy? He's got it. Yeah, Poochie, he's got it. Yes, Joe number 2. I'm your fire, your desire. Right, I'm warming up again now. When the sun starts to come up, you know, between like 4 and 6 o'clock, the temperature always goes colder. It doesn't even matter if it's summer and it's warm. It always goes colder. So I've had the heating turned off and I've gone a bit cool now, so we'll crank that up a little bit. I'll put my fingerless gloves back on, I think, as well, until I warm back up. I'm not freezing cold, like. Not used to this cold weather with all the mild that we've had. Keep tapping the screen, guys. We're close to 50k now. Let's go. Once we've got this 50k, we can press on and get the 100k, hopefully, and then maybe more, depending how long the rest of the day takes me. Right, I'll be back in a rolling mode. Keep tapping for me, guys. I'll be back. The sun is pulling moisture out of the ground. I take it that moisture's cold. I don't know. Good but cold. Ah, well. That doesn't sound too bad, Jules. Yes, Franklin, he's a man. If he can't do it, no one can. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. A rebalanced thermal dip. That's already gone straight over my head, Mark. Emma, thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's just something I've always noticed. You know, it's weird. It's annoying. Especially when you're up to operating temperature. And then it goes even colder. What are you doing, cheeky boy? Right, keep tapping the screen, guys. Let's go. Bear in mind, the internet will be ropey around here. If I disappear, if it freezes or lags, just bear with it. We will punch through. I'm going to be live for the best part of a couple of hours yet, so I'll still be here. So rather than being cold or colder, it makes the... All right, the air temperature drops. Right, I got you. Well, hot air rises, Chief Pounder. I don't know where the cold air goes downwards. I don't know. I've never Googled it, to be honest. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, buddy, and welcome in, man. Let's see, keep tapping, guys. Let's press on. Let's push on to 100k now if we can. Get these likes a moving. It's mad to think that you guys tap that much for me, that we probably get over 1 million likes per week on these lives, which is crazy. Joy Drop, thank you, buddy. Chris, Lady Marmalade, good morning. How are you, buddy? I think Mark Pickering was just asking after you, bud. Asking if you still came on. I said, yeah, he's still here. Woo! Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. No troll gonna pull me down. No, no. I'll troll them back. Right, let's go. Lincoln B, good morning. Me down, whoa. Marcus Phelan, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Lincoln B. Is that right, Snell? So that explains it, I guess. So it warms the ground up, pulls out the moisture, which then makes the air temperature drop. That sounds pretty spot on, to be honest. Right, why have I come here? They don't have milk today. I'm an idiot. I can't remember if she was on yesterday, Jules. She normally comes in at 5:30. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Sounds a reasonable explanation, Snellster, to be fair. To keep on moving. Gonna break my stride. Right, I'm too hot now. Always the way. I got to keep on moving. I play all the best bangers, Jackie. Alvin Diaz, good morning. Your brother's a scientist. Wow, Snellster. What did you do? Ring him up and ask him. Don't worry, be happy, do. Good morning, be happy. She wasn't on yesterday. Oh, I can't remember, Jules. Yeah, if she comes in, she's usually in about 5:30. That's when she comes in. And then she does the family coffee shop at 6 o'clock. Move, Pooch. Joe number 2's having a bop. Move. Know what I mean. Thank you, Jackie. Leave it, Walt. Oi, Pooch. Are you listening to me, young man? No, Dad. You talk shit. Cheeky boy. Laura Williams, good morning. How are you, matey? He advised the Met Office. Wow, he knows his stuff then, Snellster. No, Walt's right next to me, Alvin. He's here. You know what I mean. Well, Helen Willits, that presents the weather, I think it used to be on HTV or ITV. I don't know whether you know about her. Helen Willits. I used to play badminton with her years ago. Snellster in the North Wales squad. She's a weather girl on the TV now. Right, just waiting for the internet to come back. Right then, Sandra, good morning. Oi, oi, Savanoy. Rivers Journey, good morning. How are you, buddy? Queen Tapalol, welcome in. How are you, mates? Michelle with 1L, good morning. Welcome in, man. Oh, I like to play all the 80s bangers, Jackie. You know this. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Who remembers the Corona Bubbles advert? Where they used this song. And all the fizzy Corona bubble, the pop bubbles were all in the gym working out. Yeah, Franklin, he's our man. If he can't do it, No one can. Right, 60k. Yeah, Helen Willits. I used to play badminton with her. She was a lefty, left-handed player. Really, really strong player as well. Was there for many, many years, which is not far from here. The North Wales Badminton Centre. Tracy, good morning. I know the feeling, Jackie. Most of my bits and bobs go crack these days. Showing me age. I'm not asked about my age, Mark Pickering. I'm 53. That's no biggie, no biggie. I got into the North Wales County squad when I think I was about 15. Played for the second team. But then I went on to play for the seniors in my sort of mid and late 20s. Before I had kids and whatnot, and before I had that 2 years of injury, which pretty much stopped me playing badminton altogether. That combined with the knackered shoulder tendon, which is why I don't play badminton. It's why I turned to squash. I hadn't done anything for a lot of years till I was about 38. And then I started playing squash because there was no real overhead shots. Not constantly like there is at badminton. And you could play singles, you know. And with the badminton in the leagues, the only singles we ever played was at county level. So the only chance I got to play singles was when we had county matches, you know. You know me, Mark. I'm not asked about my age. I'm an old dust fart, as Hayley calls me. I'm not asked. Around. Kim Wilde's father, I think he used to live in Llandullas, Marty Wilde, which is between here and Abergele, where not only my mum and dad live, but where the castle is that they used to use for I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. I've never seen Kim Wilde round here. I've never seen Marty Wilde neither, but I believe he lived round here, I think, at some point years ago. I don't know whether he's still here or not. It's funny, isn't it, when you see famouses have had children, or people that have been sports people like fighters, boxers, and their kids go into the same industry. And then I think, hang on a minute, so did you muppet. My dad was a milkman before I was born, and now I've done it for nearly 4 decades. Mad, isn't it? Come on, Poochie. Come and get a biscuit. Good boy, come on. Good boy. Boing, 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 boing. Whoops, there he goes. Well, thankfully mine's 14 years younger than me, Mark, so your dad was more than correct. Oh, very nice. I guess you see him a lot then, Jules. While your screen defrosts, what are you doing, Kevin? Are you at work? Or are you just preparing to go to work? It's just a phone, Kevin. Nothing special. Oh, you finished? You finished work? Wasn't sure what time you did start and finish, to be honest. So you used to do a bit of boxing, James. I was never allowed. I wanted to do it as a child, but Mum never let me because I've got a wonky eye. Pooch, this way. I don't want to sound big-headed. I would have been good at it because I have got very good timing. Because obviously, I'm pretty well. I'm a lot better than average at a few sports. So I'm pretty sure at boxing I would have been really good. If I could go back and change that, I would love to. I'd love to have a go at boxing. If Jake lived here, or if we lived in Liverpool together, I would definitely train with him. Go on, Poop. Because I've always loved watching it. Night shift done. Good man. But yeah, it makes me laugh sometimes, Kevin, because I see people, they've got all manner of setups on TikTok where they've got headphones and like studio microphones. Just use your phone. That's all you need. Audio always sounds fine when I've watched one of the lives back with Hayley. Plus I've got quite expensive stereo, even though it's 30 years old. Jackie, no, don't go back to work. Stay with us, put your earbuds in. I'll keep the tunes going if you stay, Jackie. Forget work, let the others do it. Pooch, yeah. Walt. Oh, he's being a gimp. Right, we'll leave him there. I know where he is. Oh, no. Turn back time, turn it off. I hate that song. I'll turn that off as well because... Right, the album's finished. Hang on. There we go. Right, where's this little idiot gone? Here he is. Come on, get in the van. Good boy. Claire, good morning. I've got him, Tracy. I was going to drive around the corner, but he ran back. We're all good in the hood, thank you, Claire. Great to see you, buddy. Keep tapping the screen for me, guys. Let's go. Let's keep pushing. Let's get these likes up to 100k. I'm going to leave you there because the internet will go, so I'll leave you there for a second. I'll leave you the music, Joe number 2. I will be back. Don't leave me this way. Joe number 2, she's having a bop again. You know what, Mark? I remember I watched Jimmy Somerville get interviewed. I have mentioned this before on the live. And I'll never forget, I don't know whether the interviewer was being homophobic or whether he was just trying to be a smart ass. But I remember him saying to him that, how does it feel, you know, when you're singing a song where the woman you're singing with has got a deeper voice than you have? And I just thought, who are you, lad? I just thought it was out of order. You know what I mean? I also saw something on Facebook a few weeks ago where I think a busker was playing Small Town Boy in Scotland and Jimmy Somerville walked past and he was nice enough to stay and sing it with him, and it was quite cute because a Small Town Boy in Scotland and Jimmy Somerville walked past and he was nice enough to stay and sing it with him, and it was quite cute because at the end of it he turned around to him and he said, are you actually Jimmy Somerville? He said, yeah, it's me. It was brilliant. Oh, that doesn't explain it good enough for me, Chief Pounder. I don't know whether you saw it, Mark, but yeah, cool. Walt, yeah. Where's that little sausage gone? Good boy. Come on, let's get a biscuit. But yeah, that interview that he had with that fella, I thought it was bang out of order saying that to him. Mate, you just do interviews. This fella's a worldwide singing star. Who are you to be trying to look down on him? You know what I mean? I hate people like that. This is why, you know, when someone comes in the live and negs me or tries to find something negative to say as if they've like got one up on you or something, this is why I pull them up on it. Yeah, I'm not the sharpest tool in the box, Chief Pounder. Is it colder than yesterday, says Hayley? I think it's about the same. Although, there has been points of the night where it has been colder because there is frost about, but currently it's about 3 degrees. So yeah, I'd probably say it is colder. Although currently it's the same temperature. Does my head in, Mark, people that come in and try to look for the negative. You know, there was some, I blanked this particular person. I think they came in yesterday or the Monday and was trying to say something about the headlights on the car not being right. Really? There's nothing wrong with them. They work. That's all you need to know. I just blanked it. I hate people that are neggy, you know? Right, let's have a look in the boot, guys. Let's see what we need. Right, let's see if we can remember that lot. Oh, yes! The only way is pooch, baby! Nick GM, you have a great day, buddy, and thank you for coming in and taking part. -2 for Strive and Mark. 2 degrees is flashing here, so yeah, I think it is a bit colder than yesterday, but like I say, there is frost in places on the cars, so it has been colder than yesterday, but it's a lot clearer than yesterday was. Oh, thank God for that joke. The UK just crumbles when there's snow. Whoa, Carol! But it's a lot clearer than yesterday was. Oh, tell me about it, Joe. Tell me about it. Sonia, good... Oh, tell me about it, Joe. Tell me about it. Sonia, good morning. Morning. I know how trolls work, Jules. They're idiots. I know how trolls work, Jules. They're idiots. They like to make themselves... They like to make themselves feel better by putting other people down. Feel better by putting other people down. Makes their sad existence seem a little bit happier to them. It's pathetic. I'll give him a message off the other phone, Hayley. I just wanted to speak to him about a couple of things with the van. I'm all good in the hood, Sonia. How you doing, buddy? Great to see you as always. Exactly, Chief Pounder. And what I try to do is, for those people, I'll put them in their place and give them a little talking to. And hopefully, the little ringing I give them in the ears makes them think for the rest of the day that maybe they should change their behaviour. Because when they get it back tenfold, they start to cry. As you've seen so many times when I've had a go at a troll. They don't like the same energy pointed back at them. Awesome sauce, Sonia. You're from Sheffield. Very nice radio. Little Sue, good morning. Somebody was asking how you were, because I don't think you were in yesterday. I couldn't remember. I can't remember who it was asked after you, but yeah, great to see you, buddy. Oh, bless you, Rocky. Come on, man, wrap up. I know that, Hayley, I know that. I'll give him a message when I get a chance. Pooch, yacht. But as you can see, look at the frost there, look. So it's been a lot colder. But currently it's 2 degrees. See my breath. Good boy, come on. Yeah, she's there, Jules. Like I say, right on cue. She always comes in at 5:30. And then she does the coffee shop for us at 6 o'clock. It was her thing. It was little Sue that started the coffee shop. We made it a feature. Lualata, thank you, buddy. Super subscriber. And bless her, she's been coming in. How long now, little Sue? Over a year. It's got to be over a year you've been coming in and doing a coffee shop, surely. Good morning, Lualata. How are you, buddy? Alan Woodrabbits, good morning. How are you, man? How are your buck teeth, big-eared little friends? How's the breeding going, man? Have you had any competitions lately? I'm all good in the hood, little Sue. All good in the hood. As always, we're building the likes up. We're nearly at 70k now. Let's go, guys. Keep pressing on. You stay there, Pooch. So you can see we've not got much left. Barely 60 pints. Not much left at all. Wednesday is a very empty day. It's got to be, little Sue. You've got to be coming in for over a year now, surely. It's just over 18 months ago when I started as the TikTok Milkman and I, Ali. June the 21st it was. So we're about to hit 19 months. So yeah, it'd be crazy when we get to June this year, and we've been doing it for 10 years. Crazy. I don't know, Hayley. I don't think I've been delivering to you quite that long. I don't know. Maybe you'll have to go back through all the YouTube videos, just you know, on a Monday or a Friday or something, and see if I finish off at yours. You know what I mean? That's the only way we'll find out. Yes, Franklin, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. 70k. Let's go, guys. Keep pushing. Thank you, little Sue. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Bum, Bam bam now. Relax. Me personally, I say concentrate so you don't. Yeah, you've been here since pretty much the start, Rocky. Yeah, I believe as well, Chief Pounder, it does get super, super cold in the desert, despite it being stupid hot in the daytime, you know what I mean? You did, Ali, yes. When you wanna, yeah. Right, let's just change that one so the crate fits properly. There we go. Yeah, I can't remember, Hayley. You'd have to look back on the YouTube videos, you know, for the last time that I didn't finish at your house, you know what I mean? Stay out of the light, Caroline. Good morning, Caroline. How you doing, buddy? It's gone so fast. You know, it doesn't seem 2 seconds since like 3 or 4 years ago, we tentatively started going live on Facebook. And then all of a sudden, I'm not sure whether it was Jake that put Hayley onto TikTok, and she was obsessed with it immediately. She's always loved the lives, and, you know, thought it was amazing that you can kind of present your own show as such, you know what I mean? Ice cold milk. Zach, are you old enough to actually remember that as the tagline, which was in an advert years and years ago? Oh, thank you, Jules. That's crazy, Chief Pound. I wonder how it manages to have that big a difference in the temperature. Yeah, Zach. But yeah, that was a tagline off an old advert from years ago. Ice cold milk. Ian Rush, now you're going back. Right then. No. Don't do it. Yeah, Liverpool, wasn't he, Mark Pickering, if I remember right? It's going way back. Who remembers the Cool Cats Drink Milk advert? Do you remember that? Cool Cats Drink Milk, and the one with the empties? Where the bottles are following back, yeah? If only. Advert, do you remember that? Cool Cats Drink Milk, and the one with the empties? Where the bottles are following back, yeah? If only. I've no idea what that is, Hayley Jane. Queen Tapalog, yeah, good morning. Yeah, been a few adverts over the years, Mark Pickering. But yeah, Cool Cats Drink Milk, that was one. It was, yeah. I remember the Cool Cats Drink Milk. I'm pretty sure they had merch on that, and we had t-shirts that Dad got from work with the promotion. Yeah, they need to stop squeezing inanimate objects to get milk out of them, Jules, in my opinion. But then again, there's a lot of people that are lactose intolerant, you know. Malcolm Internet, good morning. Walt, this way. Apparently, I was reading the other day, I mean, I don't give Walt milk because it gives him the schlitz. Apparently, dogs are lactose intolerant, naturally. Come on. Excuse me. Get out of the recycling, piggy. Come on, move. Let's go. Come on. Get off the road. This way. Come on. Oh, he's got something in his gummy mouth, look. Oh, little shit ball. Right. I'll grab that off him in a minute. He's got a sticky. You got a sticky? You got a little stick? Good boy. Yeah, they're lactose intolerant, apparently. If what I read was true, Hayley, but I don't give Walt milk anyway. It was an old advert, Ali. You could probably find it on YouTube. I'll bet, Joe, that there's a lot of things you can't have that you probably would enjoy. Oh, Chief Pounder, he's a knob. Little things please little minds. He's got his little sticky mark. Now he won't come back. Hang on. Let's give him a shout. I'll take it off him as soon as he gets in. Yeah. Come on. Can we get a biscuit? Good boy. Here he goes. He'll go behind me. Whoosh. I don't know whether yogurts are bad for them or not. I guess depends how much dairy's in them. I don't know. I'm always happy, Ali, always happy. But, yeah, there's nothing little on me, as you all know. Hayley's little, and she pleases my little mind. Leonie, good morning, welcome in, buddy. You asked me for yogurts today, didn't you? That's why I've got 6 yogurts left, right. And a pint of milk, wasn't it? Diane Drew, stay with us. We play all the 80s bangers. You know me, Joe. I'm annoying. Yeah, I'll sort it for you, Leonie. Right, I'll be back. Wait there, Pooch. Just need my hands for this one. Might have to have a bit of a juggle because it's getting a bit of a stretch now to get these last couple of crates. Good one. Good boy. Oh, thank you, Diane Drew. Thank you, Leonie. Thank you, buddy. I try and be as upbeat as I can, but I am kind of like this anyway, Joe, to be honest. I don't really have many down days, you know. You know, some people come in and you feel like that they're negging, trying to criticise a little bit. And I always say to them, you know, it'd be a pretty crap live if I was just a miserable grump all the way around, you know what I mean? Yes, always positive mental attitudes. Yes, James Edmond. All right, come on, Pooch. It certainly can, Joe, number 2. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had down days when I have been at work. But generally, I don't let it affect the live if I can help it. I'll still be upbeat and whatnot. Come on, Pooh. Come on. I owe him a biscuit, don't I? I didn't give him a biscuit before. Hang on. In you go. Good luck. Come on, let's get you a biscuit. Here you are. There you go. Give him a few. Good boy. Come on, let's get you a biscuit. Here you are. There you go. Give him a few. Good boy. And then eventually, they've got literally nothing to say. He is a beauty, Diane. He's a naughty beauty, but yeah, he is a beauty, is the Pooch. So many TikTokers that Hayley showed me, because she saves things to show me, and we have a little laugh about. So many TikTokers that we've seen come and go because they can't maintain an audience, they can't maintain a live, and once the numbers drop, first of all, they don't realise why they got numbers in the first place, but then when the numbers drop, they give up. You know, these people that dance around with a wooden spoon in their hand and a pan on their head, you know what I mean? Jumping around like a 3-year-old. Yeah. Really? Is that what you want from your TikTok? Or is it just that you've tried to do the most outrageous thing you could think of and you've had numbers to start with, but yeah, they disappear. It gets boring. What's that you do with your fella, Ali? Can't remember what I've said. Pooch, come on. Boy. Me, I just mosey along, same pace every day. trying to be fun, trying to present a good live. Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer. No drama. I just try and be funny, that's all. But yeah, as I say, there's been so many people that have come and gone on TikTok because eventually the numbers drop and they give up. You know, they never really had a plan in the first place, and the fact they got numbers was more of a fluke because of their stupidity on the app, you know what I mean? Ah, yeah, well that's what Hayley does. She saves them all day long, Ali. As I say, I don't watch TikTok. You know, it might sound a bit arrogant. I'm not interested. It's not my thing. I don't enjoy watching lives. Hayley loves it. But she'll save me stuff, and then when I get back in the morning, she'll show me all the stuff she's found. Wow, is that right, Joe? Yeah, they're few and far between, Jules, but sometimes we get into something that, you know, that we can get our teeth into and have a good chat about, and I like that kind of thing. Yeah, it's not good, Joe, is it? You know, makes me laugh when you get an age restriction warning. Don't give me a warning because you, TikTok, are allowing underage people on here. You know what I mean? You know, it's not for underage people, this app. But then we as livers get warnings for it, you know. It doesn't make sense. Ah, thank you, little Sue. Thank you, buddy. We shared, it seems to go nowhere. Wow, we're motoring on now. We're nearly up to 75k in the likes. Let's keep tapping, guys. I was hoping to get to 100k before we go down and do the last half an hour, but we're not quite going to get there. But we're doing well. Keep pushing, keep pressing on, guys. You coming? That's fair enough, Joe. You know, you've probably seen enough nonsense on here that goes on. You know what I mean? Keep your son protected. Come on, Pooh. Around to Pooch. You all a boy could give you. Alright, come on, Pooch. I remember before we bought the pub, before I'd even started as the TikTok Milkman and I, Hayley was telling people on Facebook, because she used to watch loads of Facebook lives, that we got a plan and we were going to do something. And then, well, as it happens, we ended up busting out on TikTok, not Facebook. Julia Wood, good morning. Sorry, on TikTok, not Facebook. Yeah, I said that right, didn't I? You know, a lot of these guys were going live on Facebook, and Hayley didn't reveal, but obviously we were building the pub, and part of the reason for the pub was to go live, you know, to have a venue to go live from. Now, I know a lot of people have turned their bedrooms maybe into a little bit of a studio or a room in the house, but, you know, I don't know of many TikTokers that actually purpose-built somewhere to go live from, i.e. in terms of a building, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie, I do love the pub lives. Nice to be able to chill out, relax, have a few beers, you know what I mean? Kind of different vibe to when I'm at work and I'm kind of concentrating. I tell you, some guys on TikTok, they have no shame. Ah, thank you, Mark. Mark Danks, good morning, welcome in, buddy, and Happy New Year. Success has been so easy for Pooch. The begging stuff, you know, if it's someone from a third world war-torn country, I don't mind. I don't mind them at all. But people that are dole-eyed, Right, let me just plug the battery pack in. Hang on. I still love Pooch. Yeah, exactly, Joe number 2. Yeah, what I was going to say was, don't hate the player, hate the game. TikTok has become how it's become. Hang on, the internet's gone again. Yeah, what I was about to say is, don't hate the player, hate the game. TikTok has become what it's become because of TikTok. And what I say, I compare it to football. When they changed the rules in football, you know what? You can't tackle from behind anymore in football. So if someone runs in front of you, you only got to slightly touch them and they'll go down and cheat. They'll fall over. TikTok's the same. They've made it so people can make money on here, which is great. But then they've made it so people can take the piss on here, which is not great. You know what I mean? And what I will say is you can't blame the livers for that. That's great. You know what I mean? And what I will say is you can't blame the livers for that. That's TikTok and TikTok's fault alone, you know? People aren't breaking any laws. Although begging is breaking the law, I guess, technically. But these are gifts. And there's no law against people asking for them. And pointing the finger, you can only look at TikTok for that, you know? Raggy doll, dolls like you and me. Good morning. Right, I'll be back. Give me a second, guys. And don't get me wrong as well, with the gifts, where they're concerned, the animations are great. They're amazing. But people forget, you know, when you're spending 200-300 quid to send somebody a line or a universe, TikTok's getting 2/3 of that. And for me, that's an absolute disgrace. And that, you know, basically they're leeching others' content, which really you should have a copyright for. You know what I mean? It's bad. But like I say, you can't hate the player, hate the game. The people on TikTok have worked their way around the rules of TikTok and gifting, etc., to make money on it. Some people are going to do that. There's some people that don't have morals. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them people. I'm not here for that. Never have been. I've got a job. I work for a living, you know, to make money on it. Some people are going to do that. There's some people that don't have morals. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them people. I'm not here for that. Never have been. I've got a job. I work for a living, you know. Some people are going to do that. There's some people that don't have morals. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them people. I'm not here for that. Never have been. I've got a job. I work for a living, you know. In-app purchases because... Yeah, again though, Donna, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game. It's TikTok's fault that they're doing that. Yeah, I know, Ben. You don't need to tell me, mate. I can see it's terrible. It shows you when you're live. I did tell everyone ages ago, beware, 30, 40 minutes. Signal will be bad. Just wait for us to punch through. Just Jenna, good morning. Beware, 30, 40 minutes. Signal will be bad. Just wait for us to punch through. Just Jenna, good morning. In my opinion, though, in this day of copyright, etc., I think it's disgusting. In my opinion, though, in this day of copyright, etc., I think it's disgusting that TikTok take 2/3 of content creators' money. I think that's an absolute disgrace. And I think that should be illegal. But yeah, it's all TikTok's fault. Yeah, we are going to the flats this morning, Joe. Yes, indeedy. Exactly. Yeah, we are going to the flats this morning, Joe. Yes, indeedy. Exactly. And stuff like that. It's disgraceful that they're allowed to take 2/3 of what you make. You know, I go on here 3 to 3.5 hours a day, 20 to 25 hours a week, and I only make a very small amount because I'm not about that kind of thing. Mr. Collector, good morning. But they still take 2/3 of what we make. But it's my content. Should that not be my copyright, you know? So there was a time before gifting, Donna, is that right? They do, Jules, yeah. 2/3. 2/3 is their take, which, you know, for me is a piss take. You know, I'm one of the people on here that's actually trying to entertain people, not just sit there like a moron asking for money and just talking to the ones that give me money. You know what I mean? I actually try and provide content. I try to be entertaining. I try to be fun. There's a lot of people on here that just, like I say, they're dull as dishwater. And I'll tell you now, I have done a couple of battles, and they've been fun battles just with people that we know, like Kevin's Kitchens and Tellboy, and trust me, they are as dull as dishwater to present as they are to watch. I don't enjoy it. See, myself and Hayley, we don't see pound signs, we see people. Oi, out. In the van, come on. Got scav. That's crazy, Donna, crazy, but look at it now, eh? The money that TikTok are making off other people's content. Is that right, Louise Dodd? FBK, good morning. Exactly, Ali. I try and make content. You know what I mean? I'm not on here being an arsehole asking for money. I'm trying to be entertaining, and I try and do it for 3 hours solid every day. Thank you, Ali. I know, it's ridiculous, Mark. And like I say, for me, it's as good as dishwater to present it as it is for you guys watching it, you know? Is that right, Donna? So that's when it all kicked off, yeah? I wouldn't know because we weren't on it then. Oh, thank you, Chief Pounder. Like, you know what? I've said it since the beginning. Come on, you. I work for a living. I've always said it. I'm self-employed and I work for a living. You know, we always encourage people to don't worry about gifting, you know. So if anything does come along, it is exactly that. It's a gift. You know, it's a token of appreciation for the content that we try to put out. Okay, stay there, Pooh. Oh, to be fair, FBK, it's their living, you know. Yeah, it's a joke, Ali. They should cut it back to £50. It's got ridiculous, you know. And like I say, the fact that basically TikTok are getting paid for your content is an absolute joke. This is why I say, you know, we'd prefer, rather than anyone to give a gift, if you want to show your appreciation, subscribe to the channel. I'd much rather that, you know what I mean? But even that, they take 2/3 off. Right then, guys, the TTM Family Coffee Shop is now open. Please place all your orders for hot and cold beverages, breakfast takeouts, and of course, we are off license with Little Sue. Let's go, guys. She's only home for half an hour. Franklin, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Right, we're at 80k. Keep pushing, guys. Let's get this 100k going. well, Jules, some of these people on here make thousands. And some, you know, the leaderboard, to win the leaderboard, it's a £30,000 prize. That's a lot of money. And if you add up how many times some of these people win it, that's a lot of money. You know, so that's what's made people go, you know what, I'm just going to sit and battle all day. Fancy vapes, I don't think they make millions. I think that's more likely YouTube. YouTube's where the real money's at. If you make it big on YouTube, you can make a killing, but it's a genuine killing. You're not taking it off people per se, you know what I mean? Yeah, Google it, Joe. The leaderboard top prize is about £30,000. It's big money. Exactly, Rocky. Easily, Ali, easily. It is, Joe. Totally agree. Yeah, something like that, Mark. Wouldn't be surprised, Fantasy Vapes. But to be fair, right, love her or hate her, she puts the graft in. She goes live hours and hours and hours a day. So whether you love her or hate her, you know what I mean? She provides entertainment. So, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game. Exactly, Ali, exactly. Right, let's have a look in the book. Right, let's get this last half an hour done. It is sickening, Karma King, most definitely. You see, like I say, myself and Hayley, we see people, we don't see pound signs. I couldn't imagine thinking, I like watching you, I'll send you a universe that'll cost me £300 and you can get one of them. I'd want that person to get the whole £300, you know what I mean? Super subscriber, Wandering Pfeiffer, good morning. Mark Pickering, it's beyond me why people gift a lot of these top people. They're different to us, but that's up to them. That's up to them how they want to do their life. I just keep myself to myself. Pretty much the same, Donna. Pretty much the same. We've made it because we've actively told people don't worry about gifting or don't gift. So when people do it, it is an actual gift. And so it means a lot more, you know. Doesn't matter whether it's a rose or something bigger. You know, and I make sure that I thank everybody and we speak to everybody. I don't know, good morning. I know, Joe, I know. I know, Queen Tapalot, I know. Oh, there's no need for that. There's no need for that, Snellster. But thank you, buddy. I know, and it's bad and it's sad, Raggy Doll. Don't need that on my life. I speak to everybody. Both of us do. Always have done. Nor could I, Joe. Nor could I. Veronica Anthistle, good morning. Exactly, exactly, Donna. That's why we've always been like we've been. You know, we've actively discouraged people from gifting. You know, you don't need to gift. They're asked. I work for a living. I make enough money from my job. You know what I mean? I'm not here for that. Or become a customer of Fancy Vapes, like a couple of people have. Well, there is that, Snelster, yeah. Oh, thank you, Ali. Thank you, buddy. I know, Queen Tapalot. If it's not the size of gift they're after, yeah. It's just bad manners. It's not the way I was brought up. Right, this charger cable is playing up. Might have to put you on the dashboard if this carries on. I've got my charger pack plugged in, but it's ropey. Rishi, good morning. How are you, buddy? Yeah. Oh man, Queen Tapalot, the shame of it. I'd never ask for anything. All I ask for is likes, shares and follows. All I want is people following the account. You know, that's what I'm after. Jackie Tovar, good morning and Happy New Year. Welcome in, buddy. We haven't spoken for a good while. Awesome, Rishi. Great to see you as always, mate. Tell you what, this phone is dying on its arse just lately, battery-wise. tell you, going live does an half K in the battery, it really does. I've got the brightness turned down low. In the summer, I have to have the brightness high so I can see the bloody screen. The weird thing is, the lighter it gets, the harder it is to see the screen. And despite the fact I've turned the automatic screen adjust off on all of my Apple devices, it still bloody does it. £1.35 for a pint, Mr. Collector. Well, to be fair, the phone's about 3 years old now, sir. You know, I've hammered it. John L. O'Neill, thank you, buddy. Backs a beat, and welcome in, man. Exactly, Joe. And that's why I say we see faces, not pound signs. Oi, oi, Savaloy. Good morning, AJ. I've seen a lot of people emotionally blackmailed into gifting because they know they'll get spoken to. And these people could be lonely, they could be vulnerable, they could be disabled, they could have mental health issues, and it's just, all of it annoys me, if I'm totally honest with you. What is wrong with this cable? It's being an arsehole. You know what? I'm going to have to start leaving you in the van. And it keeps stopping charging. Yeah, it'll be a very short live, John, this weekend, because it's Hayley's birthday. So we'll be on for a very short while, and then we'll spend the weekend for us. It's her 40th birthday, you know. It's a biggie. Abster, good morning. How are you, buddy? Sunday's her birthday, Joe. The 14th. 14th to the 1st, 84. Addison, good morning. How are you, buddy? I'm going to have to get another cable, I think. That's the problem with this charging. Not me, John. It's Hayley's birthday. I'm 53, mate. I'm an old fart. Not particularly, Ali. No. We may go out for a bit of food, but at the end of the day, we've got our own pub, so we might cook something in there. Jake's is on the 19th, Joe. I'm saying nothing, Mark. Kirsty Thompson, I don't know. I don't count up the customers, but I'm literally less than half an hour away from being finished. She wouldn't do it, Ali. She's scared of heights. Correct, James. Yes. 1984. I'm a 1970 baby. Go figure. Mr. Collector, for me, it'll be Henry Weston's 8.2% vintage cider. I think Hayley's got to cook some bacon and egg on toast for breakfast this morning, so I've got to get some bacon when I get my cider this morning, so that'd be nice. I think we may need cat food as well, so I'll probably have to get a couple of tins of that while I'm out and about. Yes, AJ. It is good, Mr. Collector. Best cider ever. Oh, and Paul Weller. Hayley's a huge Paul Weller fan. Right, this phone. You know what? I'm going to have to leave it in the van because it's not charging, guys. And it's doing me head in. Right, I'm going to have to leave you in the van for a little bit. You're a 66 baby. Yeah, you're 4 years older than me then, Jules. Fluffy Socks, good morning. I'll drink 3 of them in an hour, Mr. Collector. It's the only way I can sleep properly. No, that'll be for the cats, James. Why would I eat cat food? Come on, mate. Yeah, she's seen him live about 5 times, AJ. She loves him. Only me. You have a great day as well, buddy. No, that's why I've put it on charge, Joe. Try and get a bit of life into it because it's not charging very well. The cable's ropey. Super subscriber Terry Ann, good morning. All right, then, Stelster, take care, buddy. We'll see you soon, and thank you for coming in as always. Hayley K, 5 days. Give us some peace and quiet from me. Right, I'll be back. think what I'll do is I'll get some of those flat cable charger cables so the wire inside doesn't get damaged from being bent and stuff. I'll get some more today. Joe number 2, what did I say? Sorry. If I've said an innuendo, I honestly, genuinely didn't mean to this time. Yeah, give her a bit of peace and quiet from me, Hayley K, innit? What do you mean again, Fluffy Socks? She hasn't been away for like 4 years. Dean, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Oh, I didn't see what you said, Joe, hang on. Right, I'll be back, hang on. Keep tapping the screen, guys. Get these little box of Yakult. Come here, cheeky little beggar. 7 nuggets. Right, give me a second, guys. Right, let's go and drop Leonie's pint and a yogurt soft. Sharon Marie Howe, good morning. No, well, I'll take her back to Liverpool next Wednesday, Fluffy Socks, and then she goes away on the Friday. But she's not actually had a holiday for 4 years when she went to Amsterdam with Jake for his 18th. Trisha Wilson, good morning, buddy. How's it going, man? Right, I'll be back. Why can't you be a good doggy like Nancy's been in the window there? She didn't even look round and look at me. Little arsehole. It's Leonie's house, that one. Joe number 2. Mies Hunt, good morning. She's looking after a family goggy. A little French bulldog called Nancy. And obviously she's got Nip as well, her dog. Mark Hamilton, good morning. But yep, she never even moved. Didn't look to see what I was doing. Didn't bark, nothing. Just sat there in the window. You're welcome, Leonie. Little Nancy was in the window. Essex Boy. Good morning. How are you, man? I hope this phone, I tell you, I can't understand why the last couple of days it's just been so good and gobbled up all the power. Annoying if I've got to get another phone. Oh, he's a knobhead, FBK. Essex Boy. Thank you, buddy. Yep, we're all good in the hood, man. How are you? All good. What are you doing? Don't be weird, Walt. It does King Spicy, but normally I can get away with not having to put the phone on charge, but the last couple of days it's been terrible. And plus, mix that with a faulty cable. I'll have to get some new cables. Nah, don't look at that kind of stuff, Joe number 2. Awesome sauce, Essex Boy. Bit of Tiffany, Joe number 2, yes. Right then, guys, we've got 15 minutes at the TTM Family Coffee Shop. Please place all your orders for hot and cold beverages, breakfast, takeouts. And of course, we are off license with Little Sue. Let's go, guys. She's only open for 15 more morning. It's not charging at all. Right, I may have to end the live if it carries on, guys. That's annoying. Right, I'll be back. Give me a second. Charging, guys. No, it's not the app, it's the charger and the phone, the cable stuff. What I'm gonna have to do is, once I've finished delivering, I'm gonna have to end the live because it's not charging at all. It's a Duff cable. Yes, Frankie needs our man. If he can't do it, no one can. And there's no way I'm gonna get to the end of the live where I normally go. You know what I mean? Because it's not charging up at all. I think I'm alone now. All right, Queen. It's dying on its arse, guys. I'll have to grab one of my other cables for tomorrow. No, it's not. It's nothing. It's not the phone. It's the cable, me son. Fine last night. It's a dodgy cable. I've not got any of the phones with me, Louise. You're not listening to me, me son. I'm wasting my breath, obviously. The cable's faulty. It's not the phone. How do you supply me with a cable immediately? By magic. Sharon, good morning. You're charging now. I'm tempted to leave you in the van while I go in the flats. Mind you, having said that, it won't charge with the engine not running, so yeah, annoying. We'll just have to go a wing and a prayer it, I think. Right, we'll try the battery pack again, hang on. So annoying because it says it's charging and it's doing absolutely nothing. Right, I'm gonna end the live, guys. I'm gonna end the live. I'll get some charge in it. I may come back.